What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is D. Anthony with Evolution Traders. If you guys watched my trading video and technical analysis video from yesterday, you guys would have seen that I said the bull market is back. Today is what we exactly needed, up 146 points on technology, which is the Nasdaq 100. What we are looking at here is the daily time frame on /NQ. Now, why I say the bull market is back is because we have negated all of the bad news from around the banking systems. I would imagine that these continue to kind of just fizzle away with time here. Now, technology has been exceptionally strong, and technology is in fact 20% off of the lows, which technically puts us in a bull market as of yesterday. So we are now in a bull market. Bears, you guys are going to have to wait your turn once again. So again, not to say that in 3 or 4 weeks from now we don't absolutely go back down into a bear market, but as of right now, technology is very strong. What we're looking at is what I wanted to see today is this push away from the consolidation. Yesterday, you can see we took out the 2023 highs on the Nasdaq 100, and what I really wanted to see is I did not want to see a back test into the support. I did not want to see an inside a bar day. I did not want to see consolidation. I wanted to see a clear breakout. This still has room to run on the Nasdaq 100. You know, all the way up to around 13,345, currently from 13,229. So we got about another 100 points, 80 points left before I can see us actually put in a little bit of a pause and a back test. If we take a look at the weekly time frame as this loads up here, you can see massive hammer candle. We've got room all the way to 13,486. So if we look at that, we're about 200 points away from hitting our resistance. I would expect us to go into this supply zone into next week and then kind of chop around and do either a back test into this rising 5-day moving average on the weekly time frame, or kind of consolidate for maybe at least 1 week before we get into this next upper leg channel. Over 13,500 definitely sends us into a new wave here. If we kind of look at the shorter term time frame here, this is an absolute monster bull rally from the open. I did play a little bit of futures today, only played some micros just due to the fact that it's Friday and I like to go into the weekend stress-free with a clear head. I don't like to hold anything into the weekend. I don't care how good it looks. Anything can happen over the weekend. But if we look at the first hour candle here, right as we were going to open here at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we crossed over this 20 period moving average here coming off of the bottom floor here. You can see we've really been riding up higher here, had a little bit of a pullback in the morning, which was needed, came down to the lower support here. And you can see right when the market opened, we exploded and took out all of the after hours and yesterday's highs. And then we put in that new top at around 13,152. Now, what you would be looking for here is a confirmation over the 13,150 area to kind of get long. And we've been riding higher over this Bollinger Band for 1, 2, 3, 4 hours now. If we do pull back into the close, look for a pullback into 13,200. That would be a great area to kind of get started at. As we come into the later hours of the day here and things start to slow up, I could see a pullback here. I can even see a pullback coming down into 13,180. That's completely healthy and that's fine. As long as the bulls continue to keep buying this dip, it's time to make some money all of April. I can see us going on a 2 to 4 week run. Now, obviously, you're not going to have, that doesn't mean that you're not going to have red days. You're going to have some red days in there. You're going to have some choppiness in there. You're going to have some news headlines in there. But overall, if we kind of just look at the weekly time frame going all the way back to the start of the year, and if I just pull this up to January, look at this amazing run. This is January the 2nd here. This is a weekly candle. We put in a nice little hammer candle, a little reversal candle here, and then we took out those highs. We made a higher high, higher high, higher high. We consolidated for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks into February, and then now we're on another breakout, getting over the year's high. So again, 13,486. I think it's time to be long biased. Again, we want to buy these dips. We don't constantly want to chase the new breakout, because that's where you kind of get killed when we do pull back in a little bit into support. What you want to do in a bull market is allow it to break, put in a new high, allow it to retrace, come into, if you're a day trader, come into an hour support or a 15-minute or a 30-minute support, allow it to come into that support, consolidate, and then bounce off of it. And that's where you're going to want to take it back up to the highs and then hold a runner for the new high, and then you sell, and then you repeat the process. As of right now, if we look at the daily time frame, we really can't be sell biased until we lose the 5 and 10 day moving average. And even so, we do got support down here at 12,792. We would have to lose 12,792 to kind of break down and go to 12,500. 500. I think once that happens, that would break the official downtrend, but even so, the bulls would still be well in control. Again, if we just look at the triple Qs to kind of make things a little bit more simpler, if we look at the triple Qs here, we see my original breakout here going back on March. That original breakout here, you can see going back all the way here, that, you know, besides February, which was a lot of choppiness and a lot of gaps, we've been on a full-on breakout. Now, again, our support is sitting at around 312, 313 on the triple Qs. In order for us to break the downtrend, we would have to lose the 50-day moving average at 300. So currently we're 20 points over that 50-day moving average. That breaks this kind of downtrend and would maybe put the bears in a little bit more of control. Again, if you're looking for a short position and all you do is short, you really can't short until we lose 309. Below 309 has room to around 304. That would be the move that I would be looking for. Other than that, guys, it's time to buy the dips and let's make some money. If you guys want to learn how to trade and you guys want to get access to my strategies and you want to trade with myself and the team, I trade futures, I trade options, and I do also trade equities. Mainly, I'm going to be an options trader. Then I'm going to focus on my futures and I'm going to play a little bit of equities on the side here. But I do teach people also how to get funded with prop firms so you guys can leverage more cash under your book. So anytime you have more cash, it kind of narrows out your risk a little bit. If you guys want to get funded up to 6 figures, definitely hit me up. Definitely join the Discord. If you guys want to trade with me and get access to the community and my watch list, evolutiontraders.com, and I'll see you guys on the inside.